Okay, let's now continue with our pipeline and start to implement the stage 1 of this picture. So in the last video we ran the tests manually with npm run test, and now we are going to automatize that process by adding it to our pipeline configuration. So currently our pipeline configuration looks like this. It has this test stage that was more a demonstration stage, but now we want to actually run npm tests in the pipeline. So let's go ahead and start modifying the pipeline file. And like we can see on this image, I named this stage to include both building and testing, so we can maybe name it like so also in this pipeline file, and let's have it here too. So we are going to now use the node image, and now it is relevant since we are using npm, that is node package manager. So here on the script section now we will first install the application that could be now referred as the building of the application. Now after that we will run the tests that were done by running npm run test command. So now we have the first stage set up in this application, and let's see if the pipeline does now run the tests like we want to. So first let's add the file to the commit. And let's push the change. Now by accessing the pipelines tab here, the project repository, we can see that the pipeline started running, and let's go ahead and check out the console. It will probably take a while to set up the GitLab runner, so I can briefly talk about the GitLab runner here. So now that we are running the cloud GitLab and not self-hosted GitLab instance, we have automatically these GitLab's cloud runners. So here on the right we can see that we are now using runner 44028. That is one of GitLab's cloud runners. So basically when we run this pipeline, create a commit that triggers the pipeline, it will be run on a certain GitLab runner instance. That is basically a server, some kind of a server that has Docker enabled. Now the Docker plus machine executor actually here means that the runner has Docker installed, and we are then as the pipeline file stage, we are specifying that we want to use the node base image inside the runner. So then when the script section starts, so the actual things we need to or want to perform during the pipeline, they are run with an Docker machine that, or Docker container that has the node image there, and since it has the node there, it also has the npm there, and therefore these commands work inside the runner and in the pipeline. So here we can now see that the pipeline runs npm install, adds the packages that we want. Took 11 seconds apparently, and then it ran the npm run test command, which in turn launches the chest testing. And now we can see that the tests run and did pass inside the pipeline. So in other words, the test stage succeeded. And we are happy with this outcome. Now it is nice to see that since we added some additional commands to the pipeline, it now takes a bit longer to execute, but 55 seconds is still relatively quick. And once we add the next stages of the pipeline, it will take some more time to execute. Let's focus on the next stage on the next video.